Hello, friends. Welcome back to the YouTube channel of astrologer Anil Agarwal. Today, we will be talking about a query, how we have to analyze a query on disease. You see, I have my four modules by which I analyze any query. Maybe it is disease, maybe it is marriage, maybe it is career. So, friends, I will tell you that a question was raised for a disease very recently. I don't want to disclose the date and because it is confidential, but for the sake of discussion and for the astrology lovers and students of astrology, I want to share the way I analyze a query. So first of all is the module one, which is the miscellaneous techniques. The Prashna triangle is used from the time, hours and minutes, and the planet influencing the query is Sun, who is placed in the sixth house of the Prashna chart and also in the sixth house of the birth chart, mind you. So the planet which is most important here becomes Sun. See, Sun is placed in the sixth house as per Prashna triangle. The planet influencing is Sun, and then it is in the sixth house, and in the birth chart also the Sun is placed in the sixth house. In the Prashna chart, it is in Aries, and in the birth chart, it is in Leo. So they are in 5-9 axis. And mind you, for diseases, we have also to see the sign. The sign is Leo as far as the birth chart is concerned, and as far as the Prashna chart is concerned, it is Aries. And Leo sign, as far as the birth chart is concerned, is the fifth house. And any planet which is placed in the fifth house, it relates that the query may be related, the disease may be related to the fifth house. So, friends, in the Prashna chart, Sun is in Aries and birth chart it is in Leo, and they are in 5-9 axis. In both cases, Mars is associated with Sun. Look, the most amazing part is that Mars is associated with Sun. In the Prashna chart, Mars is in Aquarius, and in the birth chart, Mars is also on Aquarius. So it clearly means the day Mars has come over the natal Mars, the disease has started. Primarily, I'm just going systematically. So we can say after the disease has come after 4th of May, because after 4th of May, Mars transited in the Aquarius sign. So if we go systematically, we can really reach very good results. And in the birth chart, the Mars is fallen. So the culprit is Mars. And here in the Prashna chart, the sign rising is Scorpio. The Mars is placed in the fourth house, and he is also the sixth lord. And there, Mars is placed in the, it is a Pisces sign. Mars is placed in the 12th house, and it is aspecting the Sun in the sixth house. So Mars is fallen in the sign Aquarius, and transit Mars is over the natal Mars aspects the Sun in the sixth house. In both cases, hence the results are grave and not favorable. The results are grave. That means the disease is something serious. Now, Panch Pakshi I use, and as per Panch Pakshi, the results are not favorable. There are 5 birds, and the ruling bird, and the time at the time of the query, whether the bird ruling is in what state, and whether he is friendly or inimical to the bird of the day. Then I use Anda, Manda, Madhya, Soluchana. They are 20. You use 28 nakshatras in this, and out of this, the nakshatra is 23rd. Shravana normally is 22nd, but here, because we are using the Abhijit nakshatra also, so here it is the 23rd, and 23rd is Soluchana. So there is no relief. It shows as per the Andamanda nakshatra, there is no relief. Now the breath, neutral. The breath is neutral. So it is not good, indicates difficulty in recovery. You see, the breath indicates the breath good indicator for the relief. If the breath is good on a particular day, then the longevity is defined by that. Now, since the breath is uh, is the neutral in both the nostrils, it is same. So it is not very good. It is showing difficulty in recovery. By the color of the clothes, the person who asked the query was wearing green color clothes, and Mercury comes into play, and Mercury is placed in the seventh house, and he is combusted. And Mercury now, look, from the color of the clothes, we come to the conclusion that Mercury is also very important. Otherwise, also Mercury is the sixth lord of the natural zodiac, and he shifting from sixth house to the seventh house becomes very important. And Mercury has shift on the 9th of May. So first date we said 4th of May because Mars came into play. Now here Mercury comes into play because on the 9th of May Mercury has shifted to the seventh house. So we can say clearly that the disease has sprouted after 4th and 9th of May. And later I was told that the queries that the disease has come, the person suffered and came to know about the disease only because feeling uncomfortable from the 9th of May. It is amazing. Now, by the first letter word L is signified by earth and a consonant. The trouble is with longevity in the case of disease. And when a person is ill, obviously it's a question of longevity. By the Kal Chakra, the planets to be seen for disease in the Kal Chakra are Gulika, Moon, Ketu, Sixth Lord, and Yoga Lord. At the time of the query, the Yoga Lord is also Moon, and Moon is placed in the north direction, wandering, northwest direction, wandering, and Saturn and Jupiter in stationary mode, stationary motion. Ketu placed in suffering, in foreign things, in the west Varuna. Rahu placed in the sign of prosperity, but unfortunately Rahu is adverse, so he is not giving any prosperity. It is negative. Agni, but is adverse motion, most malefic parameter. Sixth lord placed in the north direction. Sixth lord is placed in the north direction and will have to spend money because it is the house of Kuber. So the sixth lord is placed there. So you will have to spend money on the disease. Rising nakshatra from Janam nakshatra. The nakshatra rising in the Prashna chart is the 21st nakshatra from the birth nakshatra. It is the third nakshatra, it's the 3rd Janam nakshatra, and not bad. 3 Janam nakshatra is not bad and can give neutral results and difficulty in recovery. There is no Mrityu or Dagda Yoga. Sakranti, the question is put one day before the Sakranti on the 13th May with and within 6 hours and 24 minutes is considered to be extremely bad. Although within 1 day also I consider difficult situation. The Yama Lord at the time of query is Mars again malefic. It is Yama Lord is Mars, Scorpio sign, and Scorpio is the Lagna placed in the 4th house of the Prashna chart, and the birth chart is in the 12th house as the most malefic planet since fallen state, and both cases Mars is in Aquarius. 4th house is treatment, and a malefic in the 4th house in the nakshatra Gandant is almost malefic since Mars is at 6.09 degrees, and at 6.4 degrees it will enter Rahu nakshatra, and then there will be an exchange. So it shows that the situation is not good. There is very soon there will be complications. Any planet which is about to change is most important, and how it is going to give the results is seen when it is going to change. There will be exchange of Mars and Rahu nakshatra, malefic and venomous for the disease because Rahu is placed in the 8th house. First of all, he is in adverse motion, and then Mars, the 6th lord, and the Lagna lord placed in the 4th house. 4th house, a malefic place, creates complications, and he is going to have an exchange with the nakshatra of Rahu, who is placed in the 8th house. Clearly shows that the disease is a complicated one. Since Mars, okay, the venomous, all these parameters are venomous, and Prashna, since at the time of the query Rahu is in forward motion, this shows that the native has a disease which is a serious one. Query at the time of Gulika Kal. Here the Gulika is not placed in the Lagna, is a grace, but Gulika in the fifth house, and the Lord Jupiter in stationary mode, and with Moon, the Yoga Lord, most malefic parameter. It is placed in the third house. The Gulika Lord, Saturn, Moon are all placed there. So module 1 indicates that the native is suffering from grave disease. The parameter, 11th parameter, is opening all the secrets. The exchange which is going to be between Rahu and uh, Mars, Nakshatra exchange. Module 2, I use the Ashtak Mangla number. I use out of 106 Kaudis. I use the Ashtak Mangla number by picking up a bunch of queries, keeping it on the left, then a bunch of queries, keeping them in the middle, and the rest of them on the right, and then dividing by 8 and achieving a number. The number so derived is 532. I'm not telling you the process. The process is little lengthy. We will discuss it in a separate video. The present is the middle number, is indicated by Jupiter, which is in stationary motion and is the is the fifth lord and the Lagna lord as far as the birth chart is concerned. It is placed in the third house with Moon and Saturn retrograde, and both Saturn and Jupiter are in stationary, hence grave situation till they are in stationary mode till 18th May 2020. So the disease may not be diagnosed till 18th. Jupiter is in the first Navamsha, hence tense situation for 1 month. It may give sufferings till in this sign for more than 8 months. Jupiter is also the Gulika Lord. Since Gulika is placed in the fifth house, the Pisces and issues could be related to the fifth house. Unfortunately, this sign is the Lagna of the native for whom the Prashna is raised. The center number shows that the disease between the neck and the waist. The center number shows the disease between the neck and the waist, and in the present, and more so related with the fifth house. On the day of the query, the center number signified by Jupiter was stationary and debilitated, and the Saturn retrograde, who is also in stationary mode in the third house. Jupiter is also the Gulika Lord, and Gulika placed in the fifth house in the sign Pisces with Scorpio Lagna in a fixed sign rising is not good. Hence, till Jupiter is stationary till 17th, 18th, 2020, there will not be proper diagnosis, and the disease may not give any respite to the querist, and especially till in retrogression on the 13th September 2020. Also, Jupiter is the Gulika Lord, falling back in the sign Sagittarius after the 30th June to 13th September will be a time of trouble to the native, because then it will join the disease Karka Ketu. The future is controlled by the number 2, which is represented by Mars. Again, listen to this. The future is Mars, and future Mars is not good. Mars is fallen in the chart of the native, and there is in the chart of the native, there is exchange of Mars and Saturn. Saturn is placed in the 9th house with Rahu in the sign Scorpio, and then the most difficult sign for cancer disease, planets in Cancer sign, especially Rahu and Saturn or Rahu or Mercury, they are prone to cancer disease. And there is exchange between Mars and Saturn, and Mars is fallen. So, and Saturn is placed in the sign of Mars, who is fallen. So, Saturn and Rahu also. Rahu becomes very strong. So, Rahu becomes very strong means Rahu is afflicted. So, not good. And at the time of query, it is in forward motion. It shows very difficult situations. So, hence till 20th May 2020, most critical period, and may also indicate some surgery, because Mars is also surgery. Nakshatra calculation. Now, according to this Ashtak Mangala number, we do the Nakshatra calculation. Mrityu is not good for the disease. The disease is chronic and related to Jupiter and fifth house. The Mula Nakshatra and the day is Wednesday is forming a Mrityu is not good for the query. Tithi calculation. There is no Dagda Yoga on Wednesday. The Day calculation. The day calculated is Saturday, and the nakshatra of the native is Bharani. There is no malefic yoga. Calculation. The day is not good. Day is Saturn. It indicates chronicity because the Lord is also stationary. Calculation of the sign. The sign calculated is Cancer. It is not. It is the fifth house of the native. Now the sign calculated is again. It is showing that disease is in the fifth house. It is not the eighth house of the native. It is good and a saving. This is the fifth house of the natal chart, and hence the disease of the fifth house and the Lord Moon is afflicted in the Prashna chart with stationary planets. The fifth Lord of the natal chart, Moon, in affliction shows crystal clear that disease is related to the fifth house and the uterus. She's a female and it is the uterus. Calculation of Ashtak Mangala planet. As per the above number, the planet is Sun. Both in the Prashna chart and the birth chart, Sun is placed in the sixth house. It is not good and shows the native is suffering from diseases of Sun, the fifth house, and has aspects of Mars in both cases. Mars therefore requires an important dimension which is fallen in the birth chart, and it is also going to be fallen in transit after the 4th of October. Calculation of element. The calculation of element works out to fire and not good for the query for the disease. This shows heat related the heat related disease in the fifth house of uterus. There may be fibroids. There may be so ovaries may have to be removed. The Ashtak Mangala Prashna shows that a native is suffering from a disease between the neck and the base and related to fire and sun and Mars. There is Mrityu Yoga, which is extremely malefic for the native for the query, and the disease may be in the uterus. Module 3, Prashna chart. There is a lot of calculation in the Prashna chart for disease. The day is Wednesday and the Lord is Mercury and is combusted and placed in the 7th house and aspects the Lagna is not good. The day Lord is ill placed from the 6th house and Karka for disease Ketu. The day Lord is weak and it is also the sixth lord of the natural zodiac, and it transited in the 7th house on the 9th of May. So it is clear, evident that the disease has come after the 9th of May. From Moon, the 6th house is Mercury and ill placed from the 6th house and Ketu. Mars again acquires an important dimension as the Lagna Lord and the 6th Lord in the Navamsha. It is in Scorpio sign with Rahu, which is most dreaded sign. Scorpio is a very dreaded sign in Navamsha. Rahu and Mars are together. So clearly shows that the disease is cancerous. Navamsha. Moon is ill placed from because Moon is also we have to look for Moon and we have to also to look for Yoga Lord and Yoga Lord is also Moon. So Moon is ill placed from Ketu Mars but well placed from Mercury and the 6th Lord Moon. The day Lord and the 6th Lord from Moon Mercury is weak both in the Rashi and the Namamsha. Lagna is the doctor aspected by benefic is good will be able to diagnose the disease because Venus is aspecting retrograde Venus is very strong. It is aspecting the Lagna. So the doctor is capable uh, and the Lagna is fixed. So the disease is as suspected. 4th house is medication and Mars placed there as the 6th Lord. Mars is the Nakshatra Gandanta as we have discussed. It indicates that the native is suffering from a chronic disease since the Gulika Lord Jupiter is also with Saturn stationary and retrograde. Diseases, diseases of blood and heat and the 5th house and Jupiter. Ketu disease Karka placed in the sign Sagittarius is a is is the secret parts. Sun is the owner of the 5th house of the natural zodiac. Hence, the disease is related to the 5th house and may be uterus. Excessive heat in the uterus. Ashtak Mangala Prashna shows that there is excessive heat. So, excessive heat in the uterus. The planet about to change and enter the 7th house and aspect the Lagna is Sun. And Mercury has entered in the 7th house on the 9th of May. Hence, the native is suffering from the 9th of May. The native was okay and fell ill on the 9th of May. Surprisingly, there was water accumulation in the stomach and found to be cancerous. The Mars and Rahu Nakshatra exchange about to happen and Sun about to change signs surprisingly show same connected to the uterus and the stomach. Planets acquiring most important dimension are Rahu in adverse motion and about to have exchange with Nakshatra with Mars and the sixth lord, Saturn in retrogression in stationary mode, Jupiter in stationary mode, Venus in retrogression and stationary mode in the seventh house, Gulika in the Pisces sign and Navamsha of Leo, Mrityu Sputa is Scorpio Navamsha, Des Sputa is Pisces, uh, Pranasputa is Pisces, and Lagna Sputa, Lagna Navamsha is Libra, Moon Navamsha is Libra. Malefics do not aspect the Lagna is good. Fourth house has a malefic and is the sixth lord. The disease is complicated. Lagna is fixed, the disease is as suspected. Chatrashi is Aquarius, hence primarily there may not be any death. Malefics in the sixth house and eighth house, the disease is complicated, but the Lagna, the ascendant rising is Scorpio, and in the eighth house has got Rahu. You can see the article. No, I'll give a link. Moon is weak. The sickness will linger on and will take time for cure. Lagna Lord is in the quadrant and the planet in combustion. The disease is complicated one. The Lord of the sixth house is in fixed sign and the recovery will be very slow. The Lord of the sixth house is also not crossed. It is only 6 degrees. It has not crossed the 15 degrees. That means the disease is not in full swing. It has not come in its full shape. Of all these putas, Pran is greatest, therefore the sickness will increase. Of all the Navamshas, the moon longitude is lesser than the Lagna, therefore sickness will increase. Mrityu's puta in Navamsha is the greatest, but not in the nakshatra of Mercury in Scorpio. Hence the disease will take time for cure, but hopefully no death. You see, I'm not Brahma, nobody can predict death, but the combinations are definitely very difficult combinations. Now, the module 3 shows that the disease is complicated one and it is cancer. Cancer and in the fifth house of uterus. Module 4, the birth chart. Saturn and Rahu in the Sarp horoscope and specifically in the sign Scorpio, a deadly sign for cancerous growth, as I talked about it. On the 9th of May, when Saturn and Jupiter were stationary mode in transit, natal Saturn at 3 degrees aspected the transit Saturn and Jupiter, who were in stationary mode. So this was bad. And surprisingly, the natal Saturn in Scorpio at 3 degrees aspected the Jupiter in transit in Capricorn along with Saturn, and Jupiter was also at 3 degrees when the disease was diagnosed. When the patient fell ill, the disease was not diagnosed, but the patient fell ill. Rahu in transit in 22nd Dreshkon sign where the eclipse have taken place over the natal Venus. Transit Saturn aspects the Venus degree wise on the 26th December 2019. So this is in fact the trouble has started from December. Sixth lord of the birth chart should be well placed from Ketu. In D6, it should be well placed from Ketu and Mars. It is well placed. In D8 chart, the sixth lord sun of the birth chart should have no connection with Rahu, Ketu or Saturn. In case the sixth lord has any connection with Rahu, Ketu or Saturn, then it is a crippling disease like cancer. Here it is connected with the eighth lord of the D8 and sun, and they are Rahu, Ketu all in the 12th house. The native is running the Chindra Dasha of Jupiter Rahu and about to end on the 30th June 2020. Most enigmatic. Saturn placed in the Sarp Dreshkon and placed in the 8th house of D6 chronic diseases and difficult to cure. Hence, the next Dasha Saturn from 20th August 2020 may also pose issues in the recovery for early cure. In the D8 chart, Mars and sign Scorpio is to be seen for cancer disease, and Mars is weak and ill placed from Rahu Ketu and the 6th Lord Sun and 8th Lord Venus. Mars is also weak in the chart for recovery of the disease is fallen in the natal chart and debilitated in the D8 chart. The native has been diagnosed with cancer primarily, although they are still under all the things are under investigation and in a late stage. The cancer is in a late stage. All the modules, the planet Mars acquires the important dimension and weak in the natal chart. Transit Mars will also influence the native, especially when it goes in the sign Aries and comes back in the sign Pisces in the Lagna and aspect the 8th house. That will be a difficult situation. So, friends, all the four modules have been used, and before the diagnosis was made by the hospital, I had diagnosed that the native is suffering from cancer and the 5th house and trouble in the uterus. Astrology is amazing, and you can see for yourself the Ashtak Mangala Prashna, the, the module 1, the miscellaneous methods, the Ashtak Mangala Prashna, the Prashna, and the birth chart all put together. The two planets which are coming, acquiring most important dimension are Sun and Mars. And all what has been uh, predicted, all what has been analyzed as per these four modules proves spot on. So, friends, this is about all. We wanted to discuss this, and see you in the next video. I will be discussing more on marriage and career also, similar type of examples, so that all astrology friends and lovers, they come to know how analysis has to be done. Thank you and bye bye.